Hola my people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Nabisa. My name is Lazy Nabisa. And in case you're new here, karibu na asante sana. It's been a minute. Like, I think I've done the last video 3 weeks ago. And in between there, a lot has been happening, truly speaking. But we are back. We are back. Not like really fully because at the moment I have exams. A lot is going on. Lakini I thought of doing this based on what I've just seen. Although I'm still handling something similar to that, but I've just seen this video. I don't know if people watch Big Man Steve on YouTube. How true or whatever his videos are, but me. So I'm a lover of his videos, honestly. And today's episode like shattered me to pieces. How will you feel if you find out your partner is okay, quote unquote, being positive is not a life sentence? You'll accept the reality, you'll start medication, and life itakuwa normal, you see. But the worst thing you can do to someone is not informing your partner of your health status, and then they come finding it out through another person. It's quite heartbreaking for sure. You remember I did a video about this lady who came to our place with the boyfriend, and then she literally like refused to be tested. I think I did that video. I'll leave a link down. Like she completely katada kabisa. And I was like, wait, for how long have you dated this girl? And at the comment section, someone commented, which I take your opinions anyway. Someone commented down there saying she has a right to deny, not to accept. Fine. But again, if you're dating this person, do you think it is good for both of you to know of your health status, to know your status? I think it's good. To be fair, to be genuine enough, I think it is okay. Each of you needs to know who yako hivi. Kama niko mgonjwa, if I'm having a cough, I'm having a headache, you see. So you're supposed to know of your partner's health status. If at all you are very serious, not really serious, but you are happy with this relationship, right? So that person who commented down akiniambia haikuwa lazima, it's not a must, something also. I don't know if she deleted the comment later, but I was like, yes, it's not a must, but put yourself in that shoe. Like imagine it was you walked into a place, go get tested, and then your partner denies. Like, I can't. How will you feel? Taking you back, you've been having like unprotected sex with this person, alafu anafika hapo anakataa. For your case, maybe you got tested somewhere else. How will you feel? Let me just challenge you. How will you feel? So utakuwa na ile stress ya, hey, okay, why all of a sudden is this person like not giving in for the test? Anyway, that was it. I don't know if they never came back, because the lady was like, sindano ni kali. I'm like, no, this thing is just like a small prick. She completely katad. So why I've been offline, not really offline, but why I've not been posting videos, something has been happening that really affected me. We had this couple, very young, manze, young people. Nairobi iko na ukimwi. Young people, mjipende jamani. I had this young couple, they came, and Longomba Zwalimba, okay, I'll not even talk much, but this lady was brought in, she had passed out. So trying to do the first aid and everything, akarudi sawa. But looking at her, okay, she was brought in by the friend and the boyfriend. Looking at her, I noticed she's not really okay. And then I asked her, uko sawa? She's like, yeah. She's a very young girl. I think she's 21 years. Like, yes, niko sawa. Who is this to you? My boyfriend. Okay, so can I talk to him kidogo? I called in the boyfriend. Apparently the boyfriend in a jeshi or something. He works in Garissa. So the boyfriend came, and then I asked him, your girl is not okay. she's just crying. Could there be a problem apart from what we've just managed? Maybe ilikuwa hiyo pass out, pass out, of course, sometimes stress, thinking too much, headache, kizunguzungu, you see those kind of things. That's like what I was trying to rule out. And this guy is such an amazing person. You don't want to, let me talk to you in private and then also call her. I'm like, are you comfortable if I talk to you both? If it's something that is affecting both of you. He told me it's okay. So I called the girl. She came into the room as well. And then the lady tells the boy, babe, suseme. I'm like, wait, but you are the one who's supposed to tell me. Or it's a boyfriend supposed to tell me. She's like, no, let him tell you. So the guy tells me, I work in Garissa, but I came back yesterday, and while at my place of work, the bit quote unquote rumors, and this is not my girlfriend, this is my wife. I've stayed with her, so she is my wife. So I left her in the house. I've gone to Garissa for Jeshi thing, mission in Nini. I've been there for 9 months, so it is when I'm coming. Like, okay, sawa. So what's the problem? Like, I want to know. Ni member inatoka, umepata ball, like, kind of things, like, okay, trying to imagine, okay, 9 months, no, haiwezi kuwa ni ball. What is it? And the girl she looked very naive, like, innocent kabisa. So the guy tells me, when I came, I told my girlfriend, go get tested. I'm like, good, that's a good thing, because you guys have been away from each other for a very long time. So when you went to be tested, my girlfriend's status came out positive and mine was okay. I'm like, okay. Were you advised? Like, no. We were not talked to, we were not cancelled, we had never done anything. We went back to the house, and from there she's alianza kulia. So you see alilia sana the whole day, because they came into to a facility at around 11 p.m. at night. So she's like, no. So my girlfriend has been crying, hajakula. You see, she's hungry. Too much of crying, of course, will have headache, right? She's weak because hajakula the whole day. And then stress comes in as well. So, kibarua kwangu. It is not the end of life. You're very young. Me, I'll send you to this facility. You go get the second testing, and then they book you because you don't have the CCC clinic, comprehensive care clinic for HIV. We don't have. But don't leave her, okay? But this is a very tricky situation, because the boy is 24, 25, yeah, and the lady is 21, 22, I think. Don't leave her. Like, we talked, and this thing affects you as a person. It really does. Because when I imagine msichana, the boyfriend was away for 9 months. That's like almost a whole year, like a year, tuseme. She's been here, Nairobi. We don't know where she got at her ni wapi. She had like a couple of two boyfriends in between there. She's 21. And that's why I'm saying, this 20th century, this 20s, okay, I'm still in 20s, so, but this millennial, manze, play safe. Si kuzuri huku nje. I've been having 2021, 19, 2021. Like, I think most of my statistics run hapo. Please be safe. It is not si kuzuri, streets ni chafu. So I talked to these, and you're good friends. Actually, we talk, so we are still in communication. I told them, please just be calm. It's not the end of life. Me, I have a close person, I have a close person who is on ARVs, and he's been alive for almost 30 years. So don't think of doing meisha nini. You see, you have to do the counseling. They literally know, of course. And it is, I'm like, don't leave her now, and don't go start exposing her, because by doing so, it's like you're putting this girl to aende haraka, because you're stressed, like suicidal thoughts, they normally cross your mind. You like it or not, like, okay, it's the end. Sasa naona nimekufa, I better kill myself or something of sort. So I talked to them, and I think we stayed up to around 2 a.m. When they left, I'm like, okay. So because it was on a weekend, I told them, let me have your numbers. Please communicate to me in case of anything. And then I'm going to look for my senior, a doctor, and then nitawatuma kwao, aongeleshe, good counseling, diet. Like, you will live, honey. Everything was okay. So I told them to come back on Wednesday. But on Sunday, me reaching my house, after nimetoka shift because I was on a night. After reaching my house at around 9, I always get home, do everything, then sleep. The guy calls me. He tells me, my girlfriend has passed. Tena amefanya ile kitu ya jana. I'm like, okay, can you do this? She's not responding. Okay, basi nirudisha kwa facility, let me call and inform. So I called my colleague was on duty. Nikamwambia, these people are coming, and yesterday he did this, she's in this test. When she reached there, she was stabilized back, and then you see the way you can leave a patient in the room. Ako sawa, drip in a run, ushamstabilize, umemrudisha, consciousness imeisha, amerudi. She took, you see, I think the drip ilikuwa inaelekea kuisha. Then have that curtain. But thank God he was too quick. She took that curtain and tried to strangle herself. Alikuwa anataka kujinyonga. Actually, she was doing that. She was like, wanted to commit suicide. And what I was told, she was very violent. Akajaribu na hiyo giving set ile kamba kama ile naipitishanga drugs from the chupa ingie kwa mwili. So alijaribu na hiyo, and then akaona so by the time my colleague is getting back to the room, alikuwa ameshika hiyo curtain like anajinyonga. Nasikia ilikuwa ni vita. So he called me like, yo, this patient is suicidal. I'm like, what? But yesterday we spoke. She was okay. When I discharged them, alikuwa sawa, and even the guy was very over supportive person. So in such a case, we have to inform the police, call the ambulance, because I meant that suicidal or something, and we can't manage suicide there. So they had to transfer her to Madare. Currently she's there. I want to go see her because we've been communicating, but the guy is still supportive. I'm telling the guy, as okay, we're still in communication. I'm like, don't leave her now, because even in Madare, she tried again committing suicide. That's the report I'm getting. But I told her over the weekend, let me plan so to go see her, because I was the first encounter. Then see tuone venye kunaenda, lakini it's not a good thing. Like now, this girl, all she wants is to kill herself. Thank God it was that quick response. Akachukuliwa, akapelekwa, kwa sababu kulele ile. You see, we have those suicidal thoughts. It's not the end of life, yes, but again, it is a scary situation, especially for the guy. You finding out your person from another person, and then you're okay, you left her in a good space. What happened in between there? Long distance relationships, how do you manage? How do you maneuver around with them? Like, if you can't be loyal, honey, then use protection or go get tested, because it is not safe. Honestly, it is not safe. So that's why I've been like offline because trying to communicate. Yani kitu ilikuwa imenisumbua kabisa. Nashika simu like, no, she's too beautiful, man. It's not the end of life. No. It's not the end of life. But again, be considerate of your partner. Don't just do things blindly, because we don't know how many people this Chile has infected. And she's very young and very beautiful. When I say beautiful, I mean beautiful. She's very young. She doesn't know who alitoa wapi. Like, completely hajui. Of course, I couldn't even ask. Unakumbuka ulikuwa na nani? That's irrelevant for me. But when the guy asked, later aliambia, hata alisema hajui, because quote unquote kulikuwa na ile story alikuwa na fulani. Where I work, if you know, Nairobi is not safe. keep safe, sanitize, and we are back. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and turn on the post notification bell. And meanwhile, thank you so much for those who've been supporting, commenting. I've been being offline for like a month. Hey, ijakuwa rahisi. Joto mimi ilikuwa imeniaffect. I come and tell my bro, Nairobi si kuzuri, cheza safe. Cheza safe, man. You are still young. You have a whole future ahead of you. So please be careful of what you engage yourself in. And to my younger sisters, manze, be careful. Cause squeezy. Subscribe.